Hi there. Hello. So in this video, I want to show you how you can actually create a one-page e-commerce website. So a lot of you have been asking me question, how can I create a one-page e-commerce just selling a single product or like so people? So I'm going to show you what you need to do. It's not quite different from having a full-blown out e-commerce site. Okay, it's just basically that the only difference is that you're just selling one product. So I'm going to show you the things that you need to do. Of course, I'll probably want to use ChatGTP just to generate content, but you should understand or get the idea of what I'm trying to achieve with what I'm doing. So let's dive into it right now. So basically, this is what I've been using, and so I've gone ahead to install WordPress into this particular URL. I hope you know how to do that. I'm going ahead to install Elementor Pro and the free Elementor into this workspace. So you can see Elementor here, basically, and I have this QI add-ons for plugins. Basically, I'm not using that, but what is more important is I'm using the Astra theme. I'm using the Astra theme, and I'll also be using Elementor Pro and Elementor the free version. Okay, those are the three things that I'll be using for this. So I'll go ahead and then also install the WooCommerce plugin because it is important. Anytime you install WooCommerce into your website, you automatically make that website an e-commerce site. That means you can actually do transaction using that particular website. So basically, here's what I needed to do. So basically, I need us to just jump into it right now. I've clicked on plugin, add new plugin. So I'll install WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is free. So I'm going to search for it in the WordPress repository, and it will pop up. So this is WooCommerce. Okay. You can see other WooCommerce. So I'll click on install now rather. Okay, we also need a payment gateway. I would like to use PageStack for this payment gateway. You can use Flutterwave, you can use Stripe, you can use PayPal, but for the sake of this training, I'll be just only be using just one, which is PageStack. So having installed WooCommerce, I'll come here to install to activate it. Having some update issue. I'll do that later. So I just click on activate. Why I like this coming here when it comes to WooCommerce to activate is because of this setup that WooCommerce will ask me. So basically, I like coming here to come activate my WooCommerce, but you can do it on installation when you were trying to install it and then activate it. But I like coming here to do that because of all this. So what you want to do is to fill in all these details. Your country, I want to type in Nigeria. I want to type in Nigeria, Lagos rather. I mean Lagos. So let me select Nigerian Lagos. I can just type in Lagos. I'll see Lagos, Nigeria. I can type in this address. Type in continue, build a better website. I said no. So if you click in, probably add some plugins to it. So I don't want too much plugins. I just want to show you guys what you need to do. But in your case, you can click here, count me in, and then see what other stuff they want to recommend for you. So I just want to do this as quickly as possible. So I show you what's possible with using WooCommerce to build a single product page. Okay, so what do I want to sell? So use from the list of what is here, just select what you want to sell. So basically, I want to sell fashion. Okay, I want to sell fashion. I have a Nike shoe that I want to market. It's a physical product, so if it is subscription, membership, whatever you want to sell, go ahead. But for my own, it's subscription. How many products do you plan to display? 1 to 10. I'm setting up this store for a client. I'm not setting up currently selling. No. I'll click on continue. So they said add recommended business features. So you want to click on this button to see what they are recommending. All right. Jetpack, MailPoet, Google listing ads, anything you want to go ahead. For me, I don't need all of these things. So because it's a tutorial, so I don't need all of these things. I just want to show what's possible. I'll click on continue, and then we'll move on to the next stage. Okay, so now WooCommerce will always propose their storefront theme to you to want to use. So if you want to use storefront themes, please go ahead. This is storefront from WooCommerce is absolutely free, and I think there are other paid ones you want to select in here. Okay, so you can play around all of these things and see how they look like. This one's cost $79, $99. Storefront is free. Okay. So for testing purposes, you can use Storefront. You can even use Storefront to build, but I want to use Astra because I don't have Astra installed. I don't want to install any other tool. So I'll click continue with my active theme, and then WooCommerce will be integrated into it. So the next step is to show you what you need to do as regards uploading your content. Okay. So we are here. You can start adding product and all of those things. But basically, what I want to show you is I want us to create a page that I'll be using basically. So if you're creating a one pager or a one page e-commerce product page, all you need to do is to create a page. It might not even be the home page, but if you want to make it the home page, fine. But in this case, I don't want to make it the home page because I have other things on the home page. So I want to create a page for it such that the product is there and then the descriptions and everything. So the idea for creating a one-page e-commerce site is that you want to showcase what the product is all about. All right, it's not like a full-blown website. So you're going to have like the headline that talks about the product name. You're going to have the benefits of the product. You're going to have the features of the product, and then you're going to have if you are selling some medicinal stuff. All right, is at least it's going to be some side effects to it and all of those things. And then you want to state how many days it will use to deliver this particular product. Okay, so if it is 14 days delivery, you want to state it there. You want to state it there. If it is 7 days, you want to state it there. So it's more like creating a sales page, all right, for a single product. It's like creating a sales page for a single product. So I'm going to open up a new page, all right, and then I'll give it a name and then we'll take it off. Okay, so I'm going to call it storefront. Let me call it storefront or night shoe. Night shoes. I think I like this. I'll publish it and then publish it. So once this is done, we'll now go back to upload the actual product. Okay, we'll go back to upload the actual product into our e-commerce such that once someone clicks on add to cart, it gets checkout, add to cart, shop, and all of those things can be added. Moreover, as soon as we install WordPress, rather, as soon as we install WooCommerce, what happens is that WooCommerce has gone ahead to create other pages for us, such as the cart page, the checkout page, the accounts page. So you don't need to create all of these pages. Let me show you. So you don't need to create all of this page again. As soon as you install WordPress, WordPress will go ahead to create these pages for you. So you can see my accounts page here. Okay, you can see shop page here. There's also cart page. Is a cart page, and this is the checkout page. So WordPress will go ahead. By default, they come in with WordPress. So immediately you install WooCommerce rather. I keep mixing WooCommerce. So by the time you install WooCommerce, all of these pages accompany the plugin into your page. So you don't need to edit any of this page. So the next thing I want to do is to bring in the products we want to sell. So I'll come under WooCommerce. I'll see WooCommerce tab in here. All right. And then under it, you'll see product. Click on add new product. I'm going to click on add new product and then I'll import my product. So I'm going to import one product with probably 2 or 3 variation. Okay. So I can say series 1. That's what I want to call the name of my Nike product, series 1. Okay. In here, we have the product description. So it's going to be short. All right. And then at the bottom here, we can have as many product stuff we want to write in here. So in here, you see product description short, and then here we'll see the longer version. Okay, so the longer version will be here, rather. The longer version of this product will be here, while the shorter version will be here. Okay, and this is where I'm going to use ChatGPT to do something so you can see, because I don't want to waste time writing content. However, I'm going to generate those content. I could have used Lauren Ibsen, would have showed you what the content should look like. You should have the name of the product, which already we have in here, which is this series right here. The name of the product is going to have the benefit of the product, what the product is, what the problem is solving, and then delivery packages and all of those things are going to go in here. So if you don't have a content writer, you can probably use ChatGPT to do that. So let's go ahead. Let me open ChatGPT and see if we can get some of these things rolling. So this is ChatGPT. Please don't ask me what I'm using, but this is ChatGPT. So I'm using this plugin called ARPRM Chat GPT Prompt, okay? Because I'm into SEO and some other things. So these are prompts that people have developed. So I plugged it in into ChatGPT. I'm able to ask questions based on this prompt. Okay, you can see keyword research, fully SEO. So I do SEO kind of things. So hence, this is important for me. But just take your eyes off it. The interface is the same thing with what we have. So I'm going to say, I like being nice with ChatGPT. I start with hello. ChatGPT will respond. I'll say, write for me a shoe, a Nike shoe, a Nike shoe, a Nike shoes product product description. I can use product description. Let me start product description. Let's see what comes up first. Both convey durability, mind making, are featuring a sleek and modern design. This shoes made blah blah and all that. Okay, I think this content is okay. I'm going to say stop generating. I want to go back to this first version. I think I like this. So I'm just going to copy this and then open my page up. So I'm going to post. This is more like the longer version of it. All right. I'll use this. So Nike footwear collection, the perfect. So I can copy this first phase. All right. Basically, I want to use this to be the short form of this. Okay. So basically, this is the content for me that I need. I think this is fine. But you want to go ahead and put delivery date when it's likely to deliver. If they make an order now, if I make an order now, am I going to get it 2 days or 3 days after? So you need to specifically specify that in this space, okay? Because very very important. Product description is important. Then you want to come under product data. So you see simple products. If you click on simple products, you see group products. You see external affiliate products. You see variable products. All right, variable product is the same product with different variation, different colors. A simple product is just one product that you want to sell. All right, this group product, you can group different products together and then sell them. And this is external affiliate program. So any affiliate product, you can also sell affiliate products in here too, basically. So I'm going to use single product. Is it virtual download? You don't have any business here, just leave it as it is. So regular price for this, I'm using the Naira sign. You can see because I'm in Nigeria while setting up that WooCommerce wizard at that time. I gave a Nigerian address, hence I'm getting this Naira sign. So I want to set this for 20,000 Naira. Okay, this is 20,000, which is the regular price. Okay, so basically what I can do next is if I want to put this same product on sales, so I'm doing like discount sales and all of those things, so I can add something less. I can say 19,500 to it. So this is the price that will be displayed. This will be displayed but will be strike out. Okay, this will be displayed but will strike out, but this will be the main cost of the product. So basically, I'm going to leave it like that so you can see all of these things. So all of these, you want to leave them because it's just a single product. If it is multiple products, you have a big store, you can actually target all of this inventory. You want to say how many is in stock, you want to use this, how many is in stock, you want to do all of this. So in stock is how many quantity do you have of this particular product, okay? This second one is out of stock, just as the name implies. If you've run out of stock, that's it. And this is back order. So people can order even though the product is not in stock. Okay, they can do back order even though the product is not in stock. So at the time you buy the product, you can actually distribute or deliver to those who have actually ordered for this particular product. You can see shipping. You can set up your shipping items here, but I'm going to do that pretty much later. Linked products. If you have other product linked to this particular product. So you can see here we have upsell and cross sale. Okay, you want to upsell them to something else, to the same product that has same value, or you want to sell across the same product, all right, with other complementary products. So if you are selling like a pillow, for instance, all right, you want to be able to sell bed frame, you want to sell foam you want to sell mattress. So those are cross-selling products, all right, the same product of the same variation that they work together. Like somebody who's selling who's selling television, you want to sell television stand, the hook at the back, some of those things, even DSTV, okay, even DSTV or GoTV, you want to accompany those stuff with it, basically, and all of that. So I don't want to make this thing too complicated, so you don't get too bored and then get too exhausted with so much thing to feel. But with the simple stuff, you can see, just follow what I've been able to show you. Now you come to the right hand corner here, you see product image. So just click here and then upload your product. So I have my products here. I have my products here. So sorry, I'm going to click on downloads. So I have my products in here. So basically what I like doing with this product is the sizes are small, which is great. But if you have megabytes and all of those things, so I need you to watch one of my videos where I talk about is on this page where I talk about how to compress images and then render them in WebP. So WordPress and even internet recognize that you compress your file or your image into WebP, because WebP helps your website loads faster. So the video is somewhere around my page. I want you to look for it and then watch that video. It's very, very straightforward. So I'm going to upload all of these three images. Okay, I'm going to upload these three images in here, and then I'm going to just make one of them as a front page. All right, the one people will see that is more attractive. So if you are building this type of e-commerce site, a one pager or even a full blown, make sure that your image is it's top notch. Make sure your image is top notch, because that's what drives people. That's what entices people to want to buy in the first place. So if your image is shitty or shady, does not have high quality, people tend not to listen or even focus on it. So you want to make sure your picture is top notch, all right, in terms of editing, in terms of shadow, in terms of background. Usually white gray background works well, except you're a dark brand, all right, dark brand that has dark color, and they want to build a dark stuff. So basically, this works fine. So I'll choose. I like this. I'll choose this. I'll set it as my product, and then I'll come under this product. I'll see product gallery. I can now set this other two as the gallery. Okay. So the two products will come in here. I want to set these two as product gallery. Okay, so basically that's all I need to do in here, except I want to start adding tags, but there's no need to add category to this because it's just a particular website. Okay, so I'm going to click on publish. I'm going to click on publish. All right, so let's just wait for it. All right, so perfect. Our product is there, it's online. So we want to view it. Let me right click on this particular product. Let's see how it looks like on the front page, on its own page, not front page, on its own page. Let's look at how it is. So basically, some people say, oh, this is the best way to sell it, but no, to sell one product. Basically, it is not, but I'm going to show you why it is not, because it does not really capture some of the things that reader will probably want to read. So sometimes people want to read testimonials of those that have bought that same particular product. So you want to also insert testimonials into it, all right? You want to insert testimonials, the result people are getting from all of these things. Pause that. Don't, because it's not loading yet. So use this. So this is the particular page. You are seeing this background because of how the image, how the image is, okay? We are seeing the sales because we use sales as a main product. So you can see the price I told you about. This is what I sell it for 20K. All right, I sell it for 20K. However, 19,005 is what someone will pay. You can see this out of stock. I think we shouldn't have chose out of stock. I think that was what was there. Let's see inventory. Okay, we chose out of stock, so we could have chosen stock. I will update this. I'm having internet issues, but I'll update this. All right. So some people say, oh, this is the best way to sell this product. Now, this is how a product will look like when someone clicks on it to view information about the product. But the truth is, if it is just one particular e-commerce page that you're building, all you need to do is to explain this product, all right? The name of the product, the problem people are facing, the solution you are offering, even testimonials. Yeah, I didn't mention this earlier. All right, there are people who have probably tested a particular product and then they love it, or some have bitter experience. Or of course, don't put those who have bitter experience into your site. But for those who have good experience, just slap their testimonials on your page. Okay, put it in there and all of those things. So this is functional. You can zoom it. You can see other products. All right. So because of the image quality, all right, you can see how it's sliding. So basically, I didn't do anything special. All right, rather than what I've just showed you, and then all of this, came out beautifully well. Okay, so the next, like I said, is to go to this particular page and then insert product image and all of those things. So I'm trying to open. Okay, this is the page. I'm going to click edit with. So basically, we have clicked on that page. All right, to edit with Elementor, and then this is the page. So here I like using plain surface, okay, because it's just a particular product I'm promoting. I don't want all this logo, all these navigation ads to be showing on this page. So I would like to get rid of them. To do that, just come to the bottom left hand corner to this setting gear. Once you're on this setting gear, you come to this page layout, and then you see Elementor canvas. Click on Elementor canvas. Elementor canvas will wipe out your header and footer of what you're doing, and then you have a plain canvas, just as what I'm seeing right here. So what you want to do is, you know how to build the structure. Okay, decide your structure yourself. Beside your structure yourself, I can decide to put something like this. All right, have headlines. So because of time, I'm not going to build all of these things, but I'll just show you what's possible, what you can do with all of this. Okay, I want to change the color to black. Okay, the next thing you want to do is add image to it. Add image. This will be the product image. So for you, you can be this image is not large enough. I don't really like. Okay, so for you, you can be creative with this. Okay, you can be creative. You can choose to use what's it called now, slider, to showcase all of these products. Okay, you can choose to use sliders to showcase all of these products so people can view it. For the sake of time, I don't want to go into different stuff, but you understand what I mean. Go into ChatGPT, get this content, you know, get this content, add several things that I want to add. I'm going to center this, okay? Add things that I want to add testimonials. Let me type in testimonials. Testimonial carousel would do, I think would do well here. Okay, you can add testimonials. These are testimonial carousel. Let it slide in and out. Add a product description, everything that you want to add. All right, delivery, payments. So on some page you see they will have even the what's it called now? They'll have the form for you to insert your name, insert your details. You can do all of those things, all right. But on this platform, I'm not doing that because already we have e-commerce to take care of everything. All right, e-commerce stuff will take care of everything. So at the end of your stop or whatever you're having, you want to insert. You want them to be able to buy from you. So we want to use. Let me just insert a button here. Okay, let me just insert a button. I can say buy now. Buy now. I can make it. Let me say medium. I'll centralize this. Okay, or even make it bigger as this. Make it as big as this. If you want to add countdown, so all of these things do matter. You want to add countdown to when this offer will be over. You can do all of these things in here. All right, we'll stop the offer. We'll stop the offer in. Let me use a future date. Okay, let me use a future date. So you want to do all of these things. You can say get it for get it for whatever amount right now. So I don't want to go into too much design because of our time. Basically, really, I'm taking too much time explaining this. So the next thing you want to do is to link this particular image or this image and this button to this page. Okay, to this page. Somebody will say click on this. Yes, you can use this. You can click on this and then use the link as this button here. Okay, and then save changes. You can do that. You can do this. All right, but what I prefer to do, I'll show you what I prefer to do. So if you do this, basically what will happen is sorry, I want to open that page. Okay, nice series. So if you do that, this is how the page is. Okay, this is testimonial. So this is the button. So we click this, of course, it will open this page to us. But the truth is that this page is no longer necessary. All right, this particular page is no longer necessary because everything on this page is already on the front end. Okay, everything on this page is already on the front end. So you can decide to market to send this particular link to people, or you send the front page to people. Okay, so if you are sending the front page to people, this place, so the best bet is for them to, once they like it, is for them to click this and then go to add to cart straight. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. All right, a link so that once they click, it will add these products to cart and then they can check out. I like using this particular stuff. So basically what I would do is I'll drop the link of a code that you can use down here in the video. Okay, so at the description part, you can just go there, copy the link, and then do exactly what I'm doing right now. So on this button, you can make it as fancy as it is, but right now I'm not making it look too fancy. So I'm going to click on this button link, and then here's the link. So I want to change this to this particular link. Okay, so here's what I'm doing right here. Let me just show you something. So basically, here's what I'm showing you, right? So this is the link, HTTP. This is the link I'm using, all right, for this training.com. Okay, and then this is checkout /checkout/ add to cart. Okay, equals to 126. So this 126 is a product link. So I'm going to show you where I got this 169 from. Okay, so this is where I got this 169 from. So you go to your dashboard, under products, all products, the particular product you want to add. So this is the product I've added. Okay, if I hover on it, I'll see this ID. In front of this ID, I'll see 169. Can you see? So every product you add has this 169 to every product, attached to every product. So that's what you copy. So it means it's referencing to that particular code in itself. It's referencing to that particular code in itself, basically. So I'm just going to do all of those things right now. So I've copied that in here. I'm going to click save changes. Okay, I'm going to click save changes. I'm updating this. So I'm going to see how if this buy now button would work. So the idea is once user click or buyer click on that buy now, it takes them to check out straight. Okay, so this is the page. So I'm going to click on this Nike shoe. Okay, I'm going to view this page. So I'm viewing as a client right now, as a customer rather. Okay, so I'm viewing as a customer right now. This is the page. So I'm going to scroll down to that particular button. So I'm going to click buy now. So let's see what happens. So you can see right here, it takes me straight to the checkout page because I've read everything that has to do with this particular product. So I just want to buy the product and then close out, okay? And then you can add all your details. But before we go deep into what we have in here, how many products I have times 5. So I've probably tested this for like 5 times. I'm probably going to go back and then remove all of these things. So I need to set up the payment page. This is checkout. You just click checkout, click on all of these things and all of that, and remove that. So I'm just going to share with you how to link your payment page to all of these things to your e-commerce site. So here I am on PageStack. Like I said, I'm using PageStack. Okay, basically this is my account on Paystack. Okay, I'm going to toggle this from live to test so that we can test this real time. Okay, we can test whatever thing we're doing real time and then see how it works basically. So I'm going to go into text mode, go to Paystack, register with them, do everything you need to do. Make sure you get an account until you're able to see this particular page that I have. So if you are here, I need to scroll down and then click under setting at the bottom left hand corner. You see settings. Click on settings. Once you're setting, you see APIs and key webhook. I'm sorry, I'm going to blank some of this so you don't get to see this. You don't get to see this. So I'll scroll down to the test mode because we are using test. Okay, because we are using test, this is what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to use this tool. However, I need to install Paystack into our own system. Okay, we need to install Paystack into our own system. So I'll come to plugins. I'll click on add new. Okay, Paystack is free. Paystack is free, so I'm going to search for Paystack. You can use Flutterwave, you can use Stripe, you can use any plugins you deem fit. Okay, but for me, I want to use Paystack. I'm looking for the one to use this membership. This is for payment gateways. I'm going to use the first one. So I will install this. Last updated 7 months, has not been updated. Paystack are not updating their plugins. This is something we need to let them know. So I'm going to, regardless it will work, I'm going to click on activate. Regardless this will work. So I'm going to click on activate. Okay, so once this is done, it will be integrated with WooCommerce. So I'll need to go under WooCommerce here. All right, I want to click on settings, WooCommerce, click on settings. And then I'll come under this payment. Okay, I'll come under this payment. I'll click on payments. So what we are doing is the ability for us to receive, fund from cash from our customers. Okay, I'll scroll down. You see other method, but what we want to do is you can do cash on delivery, which is very, very important. You can also give them option to pay you online. Okay, once you click this, click on save changes. All right, once we've done that, our Paystack take mode is enabled. Click here to disable and all that. So we are not yet done, so we can click there, but we need to finish up this Paystack. So click on manage on Paystack because we want to integrate this Paystack on our WordPress to the accounts we have on Paystack websites. Okay, we want to link the APIs together. So basically, enable Paystack title, debit or credit card. Make payment using your debit card. You can customize this if you want to. Text mode, we are on text mode. Okay, so I want to select a payment option. I like using redirect. Right, I like using redirect. It takes you to the Paystack interface. That means taking them off your website to Paystack interface. That gives them more trusted stuff. So I like using redirect to Paystack. Then we have test secret key and test public key. Okay, that is what we have. So I'm going to copy this. Sorry, I'm going to blank this so you don't see it. I'm going to copy this and then paste it in here. That's the secret key. The second one is text public key, which is test. This is test public key. I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to paste it in here. Once that is done, I'm going to scroll down. If you want to enable another thing here, please go ahead. But for me, I'm fine. So I'm going to click Save Changes. Okay, so once this is done, it's perfect. Okay, once it's done, it's perfect. The only issue is that it's just on test mode. So it means people can go into your website, buy, but no real money will be sent. Okay, so we need to test this system if it is working. But before that, you need to make sure that our website can send out message. Okay, we need to make sure that our website can send out message, and Paystack will only send out message any day, anytime. Okay, Paystack can only send out message any day, anytime. So I'll come in here. I'll go under settings. Under tools. Used to be under settings. Okay, I see easy SMPT. I want to click this. So this is a plugin. All right. So if you are based in Nigeria, if you have been having this issue with your website not sending in message, you need to install this particular plugin. It will enable you to do all of those things. So I'll click on this SMPT. So I need to make sure if this is correct. So I'm using localhost. So what I selected was this other SMTP. You can select anyone, but I want to use this SMPT. I want to select localhost non 25 auto SMTP off, right? This is my email, first email, AB Offshore Marine. Um, First name, I want to change it to Gift Simeon. Okay. So once this is done, I'll click Save Changes. So this is done. This is done already. I just want to show you. I just want to show you how this thing works. So the next step, you want to go into email logs to see what is here. But basically, that is done. So what I want to do is to test what we've been doing so far. So like I said, I would like to go back to this particular page, okay, where we are. All right, customer lands in here, they read through with your testimonials and they are willing to buy this product. They click on buy now. Okay, so customer lands in here, see everything they're interested, they click buy now. Please don't mind the interface, I designed way better than what you're seeing here, but because I needed to show everyone this process, basically. So you would ask, what's the essence of doing this? So you can use the other aspect I show you. Okay, once they click on this link, it takes them to that product page. But for me, I do not fancy it because they've read everything they need to read on one particular product. So rather than taking them there, I could as well just bring them in here, check out, so they can pay and then get out of this page. Okay, basically. So you can see 5. So I'm going to insert all my details in here. All right, I'm going to insert all my details in here, ship to a different address if there's additional notes. So I'm waiting for this interface to load. Once it's done, all we just need to do is to just plug in our this thing straight up and then we are good to go. So you can see secure by Paystack in here. So the payment is handled by Paystack. So what I'm going to do is to actually do more like a payment, okay? But we are not paying, basically. So I'm going to use Paystack. They can do cash on delivery, all right? They can only pay you when you deliver the product. But in this case, I want them to pay. So I'm going to click on place order. So let's see what will happen. Can you see now? If you can see my URL, it has changed to checkout.paystack.com. I like doing this a lot. I need to redirect to Paystack so it is customer has more confidence than popping up on your site. So I want to use card details. I'm going to say success. So they can use card, they can use bank, they can use transfer, they can use SSD code. So I'm going to say success and then I'm going to say pay. Of course, this is a test. This is a test mode. This is exactly what you see. Payment successful. All right. So if you made payments and it's successful, this is what they'll see. So this now will now send an email to me and to the client and to whoever is involved. So you can see the checkout order. Thank you. Your order has been received. You can see the order, free shipping, payment method, total and all that. So let's check our emails and let's check the back end of this site. So basically, I'm going to show you the back end where we have been sharing with you before. Okay, so we're going to come to Ecommerce. I'm going to reload this backend. As I'm reloading this backend, I want to also open my email to see what has taken place. Okay, so usually Paystack will send you an email, and then you'll see an order that has been made on your store backend. Okay, so you can see one order. You can see right here, one order. So if I click on this order, you can see 2 minutes ago an order has been made processing. Can you see it? So this is what happened processing. So each of these platforms, they have people doing all of these things for them. So you can click on the name to process this order. Okay, you can click on the name to process this order. If you receive payment that has been delivered, you cannot change this status from processing to either on hold, uncompleted, or cancelled, or refunded. Okay, so I'm going to say completed for this, and I'm going to update. So if I check my email, see this notification that I got from Paystack. Okay, you can see though it's telling me that it's on test mode. Somebody has paid 19K, 19,500 to me. All right, and then this is another receipt. So basically, this is how this thing work. All right, this is how this thing works. So if you like this video, please, I need you to share it. I need you to subscribe to this channel, as I'll be showing you more tricks on. Then also, please do not forget to watch that video on how you can turn your your web images to WebP, all right, so that your website is faster, loads faster. Thank you for watching.